Alrighty, it's another beautiful but very hot day here in Utah. We are in our Ram TRX, going for a virtual test drive right now. This car is a 2-key car, clean Carfax, about 4,000 miles on the dash. Just turned it on after having it sitting in our wash bay for a little bit. Most people who are looking at this car are fully knowledgeable about what all it can do. But one of my favorite displays is this performance display, and just seeing all the numbers to this pretty crazy truck. Got the carbon fiber trim over here. Our gigantic infotainment system right there. Hard to miss. Since we've got some sun, I've got the sunroof open just halfway. Obviously, it's going to go back all the way to there. I've got the rear window open as well to let in some air. These big metal paddle shifters you'll notice here. Super sweet, super aggressive. The leather on this car is in great condition. The Alcantara also in great condition. Really no cosmetic flaw that I can see. Obviously, as expected with a car with 4,000 miles. But we're gonna go ahead and take it over here onto the highway and give it a little bit of gas, see what this thing can do. Make sure it's running good. I'm a huge fan of the way that their modes are set up here. You can obviously switch through these TRX modes right here. Rock, Baja, Sport, super sweet. You'll see in Sport that traction control light go off. It's a little bit scary, but we'll try our best to keep it on all fours. Also, we've got our little launch button over there, accompanied by all those differential locks, axle locks, 4-wheel drive high and low, auto obviously as well. Over here you've got your trailer steering and some other adjustments, some aux buttons. You've got this gigantic glove box here. Super sweet. Cool little Easter egg to this car, if I can get the camera right. You'll notice it compares the truck to a T-Rex and then to a Velociraptor. I'm sure we all know that reference, but if you don't, it's to the Ford Raptor to show what really is a big mean truck. Got some other stuff here that's useful if you're in construction or just putting some fun stuff together. Love the carbon fiber accents. Let's go ahead and make this light before someone honks at me. Man, that supercharger makes a beautiful noise. Wow, what a wicked truck. Got a little straight patch here. Go ahead and give it some steam. Oh, it barks. What a load of fun. Incredible that a truck this size can make up that much speed. I want to note as well that it actually handles really well. We don't get a large variety of trucks, but we have had some Raptors, some normal Silverados, and some other stuff, work trucks, etc. And given how large this truck is and how high up it is on these big off-road wheels, it actually drives really comfortable. We are actually in sport mode right now as well. I'm not going to play around with it too much. I would assume that gives us a little bit of a stiffer suspension, a little bit more of an aggressive ride, but it still rides really smooth. Would have no problem daily driving this car, taking it to get groceries, going out with friends. You can see that there's plenty of space for that. Plenty of headroom. I'm 6'3". My head doesn't even come close to the ceiling of this car. What an awesome car. Now this truck does have an AFE performance intake and a Borla attack exhaust. I'm going to roll these windows down, and as we go into this tunnel, let's give it a listen. Incredible. Doing a quick walk around on this car. It wouldn't be right if I didn't have it at least a little bit off-road. Obviously with 4,000 miles, there's really not much that can happen in that amount of time, so the front bumper still looks to be in great shape. A little bit dirty right now, but I don't see any rock chips or anything like that. The hood by the paint looks great. That vinyl is also in great condition. You notice the plastic parts there are still very glossy, and my guys double touch those. These wheels are incredibly aggressive. Got the locking wheel nut right up there. Black accent badges with that black on the lower door looks great. And let's just take a second to admire that Bilstein TRX suspension right there. Absolutely nuts that this is a factory vehicle. Sounds mean as heck from behind. One thing that I really do love is that they've got these lights here, which I assume are those indicators and just lights for safety that usually look disgusting on USA cars because they're gigantically red and orange all around the car, but we can see here that that is not the case. No off-putting reflectors here. Go ahead and walk over here and open up the door. Taking a closer look inside, you can see that almost like a gold or brass sort of brown looking stitching there. It looks so sweet with all this black. That contrast is phenomenal. Got the metal pedals down there. Ramming the door jambs, that step up right here. Black door handles. In the rear, you can see this thing is just built for utility. You've got some ports back here for your passengers. Plenty of people will have their phones charged when you're rolling deep. That Harman and Kardon sound system. This is super cool. I haven't noticed this before. Wicked. All that trunk space, dirt bikes, bicycles, Christmas tree, whatever it may be. You've got plenty of room. Now, I previously had no shame in admitting that I was more of a Jeep guy. That was until I drove this. This truck is not only capable, but has the performance to match spirited driving, has the comfortability to match daily driving. And with an interior like this, for a Ram product, it really feels like you're rolling in luxury. I'm gonna come back around now here to the dash and just take one last glimpse at how beautiful this truck is before I take it back to the dealership. Let's just ignore that my hair looked like that in the last video. It is Monday. Monday we're allowed to have bad hair days, I think. Now, if this truck looks like anything that my hair does, we should ideally be able to scare this little Nissan out of the way with that supercharger whine. Man, this is sweet. Now, typically, you'd never be worried about a cop in a truck like this. Granted, with all that power, you just might need to keep your eye out.